Video, I'm going to show you how to calmly trade for the little guy. We got $1,800. Take a screenshot. We are on the Bitunix exchange. I am going to begin entering and creating the $3,000 gap. I'm going to long here under the whole number. I'm going to put half my wallet in the trade. So I'm going to start with, let's see, $900 is what I'm going to put in the trade. I'm under the whole number. I know it's going to pump over 110 again. Now, I want to create a $3,000 gap between me and liquidation. Watch how I do it. If I'm going to put 900 in the trade, I'll drop in half my trade first. 400. Open long at market. Now I'm going to see a few things. The first is I'm going to see the market price and my liquidation price. There's a bigger gap. Zoom in. There's a $6,000 gap here. Liquidation is 103. Okay? Now, market price is 109. That means I have more than the $3,000 gap system. Okay? $3,000, we pump about $2,000. We do that in an hour. It's nothing. Okay? $3,000 gives you extra buffer. So I'm showing you exactly how to set it up on Bitunix, and it works the same for 2bit. Two great exchanges. Both no VPN, no KYC. Epic. 2bit is linked right under the video. So is Bitunix. Open a free account and see which one feels better for you. The key is having this $3,000 between you and liquidation, and I'm going to show you now. Okay, so I still have more to put in the trade. I'm on the 1 minute chart. I'm on the 3 minute chart actually, and what I do is I use these down here to zoom in, and then I move like this. I'm on hike and a she candles all the time. So let's drop another $100 of the $400 I plan to put in the trade here. Okay, now what's my gap? 109 minus 104. I need another calculator. I'm going to show you. Okay, I want you to fully understand this. 109 minus 104. You are $5,000 away. Now, you might say, well, why don't I leave it like that? If the amount in the trade is too small, okay, you're not going to realize any money. That's why I like to put half of the wallet in there. So the price is coming down. I didn't put my whole thing in. I am adjusting the gap. Very simple. You must learn to trade calmly. How to leverage trade calmly. I'm going to drop another $100 here. Let's see what happens to the gap. Let's refresh the page to be sure. Very calm. Now you have to understand, you're creating this $3,000 gap because you are using cross leverage, not isolated. Cross uses your entire wallet to protect you and defend. It gives you a floating liquidation price, which we are kind of controlling initially by creating a large gap between us and liquidation. This is how you trade high leverage calmly. This is what makes you unbeatable. Cross leverage. Whatever I send to the exchange, I'm willing to lose. Okay? Now, it's going down, great. Okay? You need to understand that you could be down 70, 80% and not get liquidated. But if you get nervous and you close that trade in a loss, then you lose money. So my gap is still $4,000 away. I'm going to put another $100. Oop. This is for the little guy. Now the gap is $3,000 exactly. Okay? Pretty much. It's 109,624 is the current price. 106,435 is the liquidation price. So now I'm going to screenshot where we are. Boom. Let me get a clear screenshot. Okay, I have the screenshot set. What are we counting on? Time and human emotion. Yeah, I don't care if the price drops. It's 7 a.m. We already hit 110,000. If you're not in my free Discord, you should be. This holiday weekend will not stop us. We are relentless. Everything will reach new all-time highs. My Discord is free and linked in the description box under the video. Why do you want to be there? Why do you need another Discord? Because you get to watch over my shoulder in real time and actually learn from somebody who does it. Oh, we're down 10%. Now, we want to have the $3,000 gap. I'm going to tighten the gap a little bit. This is for the little guy, $50 long right there. 106.67, and this is perfect. I'm going to show you in a screenshot so I can zoom because you're probably on your phone. Okay, now let's really take a look at the $3,000 gap and what I've done. Okay, so let's zoom. Now I'm going to move over and show you so you can see clearly. We never needed a $3,000 gap before. Never, ever, ever. Now that Bitcoin's well over 100,000, it's more volatile. But you have the trader's time paradox. We are all coded to think in dollars, where the real move is percentages. So if Bitcoin, as the price goes higher, even a $1,000 move becomes a tiny percentage. So you have to expect $2,000 and $3,000 moves now. You have to be prepared for that. So as long as you have this in structure and you know the direction, the momentum, which I teach everyone, okay, you can beat any pump or dump as long as you are emotionally strong and you do not close the trade in a loss. Remember, it's a kamikaze. You send it out until it wins. If it crashes and burns, well, you will learn. This is how you do it. Most people close trades as soon as they go down. Most people see a pump, they react emotionally. We call them the emos. They jump in at the top, they get wrecked in minutes. They see a dump, they jump in at the bottom. They don't know how to be just before time. I teach you how to be just before time. Technical analysis is a study of the past where they try to template what happened yesterday onto tomorrow. That doesn't work. No. You need to follow the waves. That's all this is. Goes up and down on every time frame of the ocean. The bigger the candle, the bigger the move. The smaller the candle, the weaker the move. And as the candles get smaller, the move is weakening. You will know by your profit when to exit. I teach you when to enter and exit in my paid consultation, but I'm not here to sell you anything. If you stumble upon the link for that somewhere in the Discord or in the description box, that's on you. Do you want to be a legend? That's on you. But can this help everyone? Absolutely. That's on me. Understand that your wallet on Bitunex is floating and fluid. This was the screenshot I took when I started for the little guy. Okay? And this is the back end now. It looks like we've lost money. We have not. We're in the trade, but it happens to be down. So as you're up, it's going to go up. Obviously, you close it when you're up in profit. Now, should you worry? Okay, you're looking at a 3-minute chart. Look, all it does is go up and down. You entered your longs here, right before the main AM pump time. So I'm going to let this, I'm not going to start it, 7:13. I'm going to leave it alone and come back. Now, as a smaller trader, you're going to look at this and say, oh, wow, it's going to go back to 110, and you're going to want to add to the trade. If you do that, you take away your defense, and most of all, you lose the 3K gap system. Never add to a loser. Never add to a loser. The Oracle 3K gap system is the only way to high leverage, and you need the speed. You need the speed of 81x or 86x. Don't believe the 25x myth. It's a joke. This is going to come back up to over 110. Okay, and you're going to watch the little guy make money here. People worry about little funding fees and stuff. Don't nickel and dime yourself to win. So we just chill. Now, I don't sit here and stare at this and wait. Okay, I will walk away. I'm going to pause this at 7:19 a.m. And then I'll come back later on. But that speed of 81x is what you really, really need. That's the key, and the 3K gap. Either be on Bitunex or, I'll tell you, a second runner-up is 2-bit. It is pretty epic. Both of them are linked below. Both of them are a great opportunity to take advantage of the movements in the market as we move through this bull run cycle. It's very exciting. Go, here comes the AM pump time. Look, 7:44. We're going to go over the whole number. Here we go. Now, this is why you need the speed, because, hold on. Let's go back over to futures. I don't trade on my phone. Never, ever use your phone. Let's go to futures. And I'm really waiting for the morning pump run that's coming. We're not there yet, and different exchanges show different prices. So we're just going to chill and relax, okay? So now we're only down 3%. We're going to be going green soon. I can actually pull up one of these so you could see. That's in dollars. Hold on. And let's do ROI. So we're down 3%. Look, you can make happy faces. Look at that. Batunex, blah, blah, blah. So this will turn green. People can't resist the FOMO. We already hit 110. It's going to happen. So just chill and wait. Chill and wait. Don't add to your trade. Every time you make a win, start again. Let the charts reset. Put some money aside. We are definitely going over 110,000, even if it takes an hour or two. It's 7:21 a.m. I'll be back. So as you see the price coming up to 753, you may wonder, yeah, we were down 10%. Now it's only 7. Why are we moving so slow? It's the time paradox. It's not the price. It's the percentage. Based on that, trades take longer. Trades take longer based on that. Teach you the time paradox now. Bitcoin had this huge move, 107 to 108,326. It was only 0.66%, but looked like a lot of money. Ethereum at the same time moved 0.96% more, but it looks like nothing, like a few dollars. So the percentage matters, and that's why it takes longer to win trades, and that's why you need the speed of leverage. Let me take a moment right here to show you the links. Quick show more like I just did. This is something different. This is a smart contract, very exciting. Here is the link for 2Bit and Batunex. These are the two greatest exchanges. 2Bit, open to everyone. Batunex, open to everyone. Like I said, if you wanted to book my consultation, open to everyone. Elite Discord, here's an invite. Open to everyone. What are you going to do this holiday weekend? You're going to get wrecked, or you're going to be with a community of wreckers. The Oracle 3K gap system allows you to trade calmly at high leverage and win. Thank you all for the wonderful comments. I love when you write stuff here. I always read every comment. That's why you get a heart from me. Priceless. Still can't believe this information is free. Yeah, the Oracle 3K gap system gives you everything you need to fight the fight. But you need the emotions to be able to sit through a trade as it goes up and down. I'm telling you, don't stare. Just check the best tool you could have. I'm going to leave you with this. The Coinbase, even if you don't use Coinbase, okay, the 1 hour chart is golden. It tells you in a second what's going on. This is a 1 day chart. But the 1 hour chart in the palm of your hand tells you, oh wow, we're over 110. Let me go and close my trade. Don't stare. Staring makes you do stupid things with your crypto. All right, look, I'm going to make 2 videos at once. All right, look, we had red here on the 1 hour. Don't let one red candle, I just told them here, okay? Don't let one red candle, here in my Discord, don't let one red candle on the 1 hour scare you. It takes 4. So you might have looked at this, right? And said, oh my God, I'm down, whatever, right? You're down 13%. I haven't been here for an hour. Okay? I haven't been here for an hour. I've been doing other things. I know it's got to go all the way down to 106,678 before I get liquidated. If you eliminate your emotions like this, you beat the trade. What makes me think this? Okay, bigger the candle, bigger the move. This was a solid red candle. It's already breaking through this red candle with this big long wick up. Okay, a red candle should have a wick down, and a green candle should have a wick up. This means uncertainty. Now, I have to go because I wanted to teach you the 3K gap system. I went into it. I need to make a video on this with Shadow because I haven't seen anything like this in years. I've seen them come. I've seen scams and everything else, but this smart contract is different. I even told Naomi, I was like, and Miley, I'm like, this is your best interest. Everyone's going nuts on this. Yeah, we have until Monday morning. Everybody will be asleep. 7 a.m. New York City time. You need to have a MetaMask wallet. it's going to advertise Solana probably because they pay for that. This is what draws you to the money. Learn about MetaMask, see my other videos. You never send directly from another wallet other than MetaMask into the contract, and you never withdraw. Once you're in, once you withdraw to your MetaMask, this must be the middleman. You can cash out, Kraken, whatever. Even here. See, I don't know why they promote Solana. You know why? Solana pays for that. That's why. So I'm waiting. And look, I'm holding these 10 ETH for when this thing goes live. This is going to be the most exciting thing, and nobody's going to be able to dump on you because I am going to be the fair steward. I am going to seed it with 5 of my own Ethereum. I'll be bigger than the dev. He will only have 2 Ethereum. So I will overpower him. This is going to be like the great days of Ethereum Gold. Have a good day. I hope you learned from this video. And we'll see you at True Poi, Proof of Influence. 10 in, 10 out contract. If you missed 2019, here's your shot, baby.